The logo says it all. Tracing back the journey of 4 decades of the tribunal from Customs, Excise and Gold Appellate Tribunal and eventually to Customs, Excise and Service Tax Appellate Tribunal has been quite enriching, definitely rewarding and most gratifying. CSTAT, as it is commonly called, has traversed a long way. It is indeed a proud moment for all of us as we gather today to commemorate this occasion. It is with immense pleasure that I welcome each one of you on the dais as also off the dais as the tribunal hosts this memorable event along with the bar associations and the Customs, Excise and Service Tax Department in this state-of-the-art auditorium of the Delhi High Court. We are extremely grateful to the Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court, Justice Satish Chandra Sharma, for not only making available this auditorium to us, but also for providing support of the registry of the High Court. A very good morning and a very warm namaste to all of you. As we celebrate the completion of 40 years of this great institution, we express our gratitude to Justice Dinesh Maheshwari, Judge Supreme Court of India, Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court, Justice Satish Chandra Sharma, Justice Yashwant Verma, Judge of the Delhi High Court, Shri Sanjay Malhotra, Secretary Revenue in the Government of India, Shri Vivek Johari, Chairman of the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, and Mr. A.C. Jain, President of the ECGC Bar Association, for having consented to participate in today's function. I am particularly humbled and honored that sitting and former judges of the High Courts, sitting and former chairpersons and members of the tribunals, the Joint Secretary Revenue, members of the board, the Chief Commissioners, the Principal Commissioners, and the Commissioners are present today. In our midst, we also have members of the tribunal and the members of the bar from across the country. I sincerely thank all of you for gracing this occasion. The commitment of Justice Maheshwari, who hails from a family of lawyers, to the cause of justice and to the institutions delivering it is well known. I must narrate what happened when I went to the residence of His Lordship to invite him to preside over today's function. His Lordship had a prior commitment, but on learning that CSTAT is holding a function to celebrate its 40 years, His Lordship, without any hesitation, postponed the other function to the latter half of the day so that His Lordship could be with us today. Today's date becomes more special as it is a delightful coincidence that His Lordship started his practice as an advocate in the Rajasthan High Court on this day, that is March 18, though 42 years back. In his landmark Constitution Bench judgment in Janhiत Abhiyan, His Lordship held that the special provisions based on economic structure criteria may not be violative of the basic structure of the Constitution, but the exclusionary clause in the amendment that keeps away the benefit of economic reservation from certain categories would run contrary to the principles of equality and so would have to be struck down. Justice Satish Chandra Sharma hails from an eminent academic family. His Lordship became the Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court on June 28, 2022. In a short span, His Lordship has authored important judgments on sensitive matters of both constitutional and social importance, including the validity of the Agnipath scheme. Justice Yashwant Verma hails from a family of eminent lawyers and His Lordship's father, Justice A.N. Verma, is a retired judge of the Allahabad High Court. As a judge of the Delhi High Court, His Lordship has penned down important judgments, especially relating to the rights of senior citizens, as well as delineating the powers of the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. Shri Sanjay Malhotra, Secretary, Revenue in the Government of India, is a topper of the 1990 IAS batch. He has been ahead of the curve and has an extensive experience in the power sector, both at the state and the central government level. Shri Vivek Johari, Chairman of the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, is a 1985 batch officer of the Indian Revenue Service and has an illustrious career. He played an active role in laying down the policy foundation for the goods and service tax. Shri A.C. Jain, an eminent lawyer, is the president of the Bar Association. He has been associated with the tribunal with passion and conviction. A great man once said, "No one can whistle a symphony. It takes a whole orchestra to play it." With these pearls of wisdom and an instilled sense of team spirit, I started my journey as the president of this tribunal in October 2018. Anchored by faith, sailing on and beyond with conviction, I initially took baby steps, which eventually became a leap. Though the sanctioned strength of the tribunal is of 16 judicial members and 16 technical members, vacancies kept piling with passage of time, so much so that in 2022, there were only 9 judicial and 4 technical members with me. The result was that only 4 division benches could be constituted out of the possible 16. As head of the institution, it was my primary concern to ensure that all the vacancies be filled up for effective functioning of the tribunal, and I allow myself to indulge and revel in the fact that all the vacancies have now been filled up. In the past 4 years, scores of steps have been taken for the upgradation in the working of the tribunal. All orders passed by the tribunal are now immediately uploaded in real time on the website of the tribunal. Significant infrastructure improvements have also been carried out, not only at the principal bench at Delhi, but also at the regional benches of the tribunal. During the COVID pandemic period, the tribunal effectively conducted virtual hearings at all the benches and was able to decide more appeals during the pandemic period than during the corresponding non-COVID period. Even anti-dumping matters and larger bench matters were heard and decided during this period. Dynamic website was ushered in place of a static website, and in further advancement, we now have a cloud-based website consisting of 2 important domains, namely the Case Information System and an e-filing module. The Case Information System captures all the data relating to appeals and applications filed before the tribunal. Another excellent feature of this new website is the facilitating of e-filing of appeals and applications before the tribunal. The integration of the data of the tribunal with the legal information management and briefing system aids the union government to effectively monitor cases at every appellate stage. Today is a day of celebration for our institution, to honor our history and traditions while glimpsing at the future with confidence and hope. I have earnestly attempted to amalgate the past and the present and capture a comprehensive view of the breadth and vitality of 4 decades. As the president of the tribunal, I am committed to leading it with vision, integrity, and grit. We, as the speck in the institution, have our momentum and ambitions. Let us now move forward together with determination and turn dreams into reality. I am sure this convention will give an opportunity for bringing about better cohesion of approach and better understanding of both objectives and expectations the institution has from all its stakeholders. No one arrives at a moment like this without the help and support of a great many people. With pleasure, I extend my sincere gratitude to all who endeavored with enthusiasm into making this event a success. With approbation, I thank you for being such a wonderful audience. So, with purpose and resolve, we turn to the tasks of our time. Before I part, I am reminded of what Helen Keller said. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. It is so true and so relevant. We will do it together. Hope you have a wonderful day ahead. Thank all of you once again. Thank you.